His Royal Highness, the Energy Minister, has said to me in the past, given the current energy crisis, you can't have a focus on climate change unless you also have energy security. Do you believe that we're in a situation today in the global energy market, and particularly here in Saudi Arabia, that the energy markets are secure enough to refocus on climate change? Because you're making record profits, you're going to run a budget surplus for the first time in a decade. Are those profits being put back into renewables?
We are one of the largest investors in solar energy and in terms of electric cars and electric car batteries. We are investors in hydrogen. We will become the world's largest supplier of hydrogen moving forward. We have made announced ambitious targets for reducing carbon in Saudi Arabia. We hope that we can accelerate the targets that were announced, carbon neutral by 2060. We have made pledges with regards to methane.
But can you do that when you're the world's largest
yes.
consumer of oil-based energy?
It's not about can we do it. We will do it.
Before 2060?
Because we hope we will do our best to do that. We have doubled the target that we took with regards to methane by 2030 that was announced in Paris in 2015. A month ago or so, we announced that we will be doubling our target. So the more we learn, the more capabilities we acquire, the faster we can accelerate. And we need a rational discussion based on science and technology in order to solve this problem. And it has to be a global solution. And this is what our objective is. There's a lot of hypocrisy, unfortunately. People in Europe, they tax crude oil from the Gulf at more than 200%. And one of the arguments is for the environment. We may not like this, but that's their logic. But by the same token, they subsidize coal, which is a bigger polluter, and that shouldn't be the case. We have a situation where coal production is increasing in Europe, while people are calling for a reduction in energy, oil. When the price of oil goes up, people want producers to produce more oil, and then they, at a different time, at a different period in time, they talk about reducing it. And what all of this confusion has done is it has generated question marks in the minds of investors and oil companies, which has led to a reduction or a shortage in investments in the infrastructure of oil and gas, which sets the stage for the inability to produce the amounts required to sustain the world's energy needs. Yeah. And so our argument is we need to be rational and we need to think long-term in how we deal with this issue. You can always deal with capturing, recapturing. You can produce certain energies and you can produce them in a cleaner way, and you can engage in sequestration, and you can engage, you can use a circular carbon economy in order to generate benefits from existing energy sources without disrupting the energy mix and leading to economic dislocation. So our sense is we need to be realistic, we need to be rational, we need to have discussions based on science, and we need to keep the emotions out of it.